Hey guys, what's up? It's UniformWarrior, and today we're going to be making a Cobra Paracord Bracelet. This one does not need a buckle, and I would suggest this one to be your first paracord bracelet if you haven't made it before, because it's super easy. So the first thing you're going to do is just find the center point. So just go ahead and put these two ends together, and then just pull it back this way, and then you get your center point. Okay, so you're going to want to take this and measure it around your wrist. So go ahead and take this measurement that you have right here, and then you want to take off about just a little bit, about that much. Just move back, so that's where my wrist measurement is. Just move back that much. So then go ahead and hold it like this, and then you just want to bend these under, just like that. So then bend these together, make sure they align evenly, and then you're going to want to do your first stitch. Okay, and then just take your right cord. So you're still holding onto these with your left hand. Take your right cord, put it in front of these two strands in the middle right here, and then take your left cord and put it over that strand right there, and then put it behind, and then pull it through this loop up here. Then you want to go ahead and grab where you bent the cord, so right about there, and then tighten these up to that point. So once you have that, go ahead and measure it around your wrist again. Just make sure it's the right length. Okay, so I'm actually going to make mine a little bit longer than that. So all you have to do is just go ahead and you just have to pull some of these through and try to make them so they're even. Perfect. So now you just want to continue that all the way down, alternating each side. So the same cord that goes over this way is going to go over that way next round. So first, take your left cord, put it in front of these two strands in the middle. Take your right cord, put it over this one, and then behind these two, up through this loop. And then just go ahead and pull that. So then you take your right, over in front, over this cord right here, behind, up and through, just like that. And you're just going to continue doing that throughout the bracelet. Continue doing this until you get down to the very end. Also remember that if you pull some of them really tight and then you pull the other ones only semi-tight, it will look different. Not really noticeably unless you really look at it, but it will be a little bit different. When you get down to the end, leave a very small space. So I'm going to do one more here if I can. Just leave a tiny space, just like that. And then the last one is just going to kind of close these off. So what you want to do is I'm just going to go ahead and use some tools that I have here just to make it a little easier. You don't have to use these tools obviously, but it does make it easier. Okay, so then this one, see how right here, that last one, it kind of is tilted going up a little bit. That's the side that you're going to want to take. So then take this one first and then put it over and down through here. And leave a gap right like that. And then you're going to take the other side and it's going to need to go up through that loop. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this off to make it a little easier. So one of the easiest way to do this, if you have hemostats, then you can put these down through here and then open that and then just pull this back up like that. Now this one, since it went up through there, it's going to have to go down through this loop. So just put that right there. This one is going to go up through this loop. So then just go ahead and pull these. Try to make sure the cord isn't twisted at all, like this. And then you want to pull this one pretty tight. Now, we're getting close to the end, so then what you're going to want to do, after tightening this up, you just want to take these two strands, and they're going to have to go through here, through these little spaces right through there. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to go ahead and loosen these. Just go ahead and loosen the other one. Then take the ones on the left here through this left loop. So now you have those through. You just want to pull these a little bit. And then you want to put it over your hand and then pull them tight, make sure everything, it's the right length and everything. And then you're going to want to loosen this side and then try to pull it over your hand. So go to right about here, the biggest point in your hand, and then open it a little bit more, and that's where you're going to finish this off. So hold this point right there and then pull these back. So when you do that, make sure that these are the same length. So I'm going to say right about there. Then what you're going to do is go ahead and bend these over at that point. And then you want to put this right cord in front and the left cord goes in the back. It does not go over this strand, it just goes behind it. And then the left cord will go over and under through here and through the loop, and then this one, and then this cord will go up behind these. So right through this loop. This kind of looks really bad. Then you just want to tighten these. So then once you kind of have the knot tightened, don't tighten it all the way, just open it, put it over your wrist. Make sure that it fits, so it fits me. And then all you have to do from this point is just make sure that's nice and tight, and then cut and singe. And now it's done. This is how the bracelet is meant to fit, just like this, and then to take it off, you just pull this side, and then you just slide it off your wrist.